Good morning everybody, welcome to another video. It is Sunday the 19th of September today and I'm stood next to the lovely River Wye once again. I've come down here today because the wonderful people at the Met Office blimey, fish jumping out already. The wonderful people at the Met Office forecast a drizzly, overcast day and I thought, I'll get to the Wye and do some trotting. Well, as you can see, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. And there's a few bits of wispy cloud and that's it, so it could be tricky going. Now I've come to a stretch that I've fished once before, not really out of choice that I'm here. It's the only stretch that hadn't got someone booked on it that I could see on the Wye Foundation website. So that's why I'm here. It's a bit of a last minute job. I was busy yesterday, I've been busy all week, not been able to get down the Avon again. Plus, to be honest, the Avon is on its knees at the moment. It really doesn't fish well. It's very, very clear. I can see bits of the loch and the marina area that I've never seen before on the bottom. 6-7 foot of water. It's that clear. And he never fishes like that. So it would have been a waste of time fishing there today. It's going to be a fishing there in the dark, if anything. And as you know, those of you who fish the Warwickshire Avon, you'll know that finding stretches that allow you to night fish on the Warwickshire Avon is like finding rock and horse dung. it's difficult. So anyway, enough waffle. I'm here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some trotting today. I've got a couple of setups with me. I'm just mainly going to use the one, which you've seen me use before, I'm sure. It's my Cadence CR10 match, 14 foot match number 2, coupled with my Abu Garcia 506 Mark II. I've got a big Drake dome top stick float on here, nice and stable with that lovely alloy stem, and that, even with my terrible eyes these days, as I get older my eyes get worse, even I can see that at like 50 metres. So we've got a lovely long trot in here. I'm actually still on Croy at the moment. So what I'm going to do is get out here and run a bait down. Since I was last here, there's a tree falling in the water over there. So I'm sure there'll be some fish around that. I've seen a chub, reasonable sized chub, 3 or 4 pound, just push up through here. There's a bit of tinge of colour to the water, but it's about 3 foot out there and I can see the bottom. I see there's some streamer weed there. That's even without my polarising glasses on. So we'll set this about 3 foot and we'll have a go. I've got my waders on, as you can see, because there's a couple of spots where I can do some wading with some trotting. Bait wise, I'm going to go Luncheon Meat. I've got some cheese as well, and a few other bits and pieces, pellets and stuff, but that's going to be the mainstay, I think. Being the 19th of September, I can actually use maggots and casters down here now. The Wye stipulate you can't use maggots and casters or any non-aquatic larvae or pupae until the 15th of September. So can use them, can't use worms at all at any time of the year. I was thinking of bringing some worms, but some maggots. But to be honest, I'm just going to get a dace every chuck. So I left them at home, to be honest, left them in the fridge. Right, really is enough waffle. I'm going to get down here, we'll have a crack. So, being a Sunday, I would imagine we're going to see lots of canoes. Haven't seen any yet, but it is 8 o'clock, about 8:30, something like that. Right, first chuck. Oh, that looked very much like a bite. It's a good start. Turn you round a bit, you can see better. There we go. So obviously we're going to catch some chub today, which is fab. I'm hoping we may also catch some barbel. I say some, that's hopeful, isn't it? Well, there looks some good water for it. But downstream, it's nice here actually. We're the sun's not on the water here. We've got a big sort of bank opposite. And that, coupled with all the trees on it, mean we're in the shade here. Certainly the water is. So it's just peeking over the top at the moment. Sure, that was another bite as well. I think we've got lots of chub in here. Which is great. I've put a little bit of groundbait in. And a few pellets. Some of the Dynamite. You get this right. Dynamite, big fish, river, shrimp and krill. Groundbait. That's what I've put in. There we go. Ooh, there's a bit of fish. Had a few goes at it, a few nibbles at it. A few minutes without any bites. It was a bit strange. Nice pudding. Really pudding. Trying to get into some streameroid down there. Fab. Proper one. Come on. Fab. That's wonderful. Cool, that is a proper one. Well, there we are. There's a proper one. Wonderful stuff. Fantastic. Right, back you go, mate. And I took that one on a lump of cheese. I've just cubed up a lump of mature cheddar, just as you would with luncheon meat, and yeah, took him on that. Yeah. He had a few goes at that as well. A few dips on a float and then under it went. Blimey. This one's really pulling. It's like a dead weight at the moment. I can just feel a little bit of plodding. He's gone right out into the current, unlike the other one that came into the slack water to my left. It's sticking out there. I think he's done me behind a boulder. That's it, we got him out. Staying very deep. Now he's trying to get me on the weed. A lovely fish. Mouth open. There we go. Well, not quite as big as the last one, but definitely not complaining. Wonderful. Well, it's taken a few minutes, but we're having a few bites now. I'm a great fan of Luncheon Meat as a free offering. It just doesn't sink very quickly. Some bits sink faster than others, just depends how much fat's in it, I think, in each particular lump. As it's not too deep here and we've got a big long run, I can run this. I mean, if I wanted, I could run this over 50 metres down here. So even if the Luncheon Meat's getting right down there, we can run down to it. And to be honest, the next swim I've got in mind is about 30 or 40 metres downstream. So if our Luncheon Meat goes through this swim, we are just feeding the next swim anyway. Wow, blimey, this is pulling. Well, we're into something here quite a long way upstream. Right ahead, right in the fast water. It's not even that big, blimey. It's doing a good impression. Come on. Oh, it's not a bad one actually. Underestimated him. It's under the net. There we go. Well, did him a little bit of a disservice. It's a proper one. Fantastic. Oh, wonderful stuff. Right guys, I've had a bit of a move, as you can see. A little bit of wading. It's a nice run through here. It's about, you can see the bottom. It's about 3 foot deep, I'd say, somewhere around there. A few big boulders in the bottom. I'm just going to have a few minutes in here. Let's see if we can winkle anything out. I'm fast learning on the why. I've been just the Warwickshire Avon so long. A bit stuck in my ways, but I'm fast realising on the why that just because you can see the bottom and you think you can't see any fish doesn't mean you can't see any fish. So, see what we can do in here. I've set it like 2.5 foot deep. So I'm in an area at the moment where we're just below where we were just fishing, and it's shallowing up towards some real shallow water just downstream, about 100 metres downstream, which is my next port of call after here. This looked like a nice little run through, some pace on the water, which I'm sure will be good at the moment. Water is very cold, I have to say. There we go. A new swim. Feel those head shakes, I'm sure it's a chub. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, there he is. Bad one. He's just given up. Come on. I'll lift this one out. A bit cavalier, but the landing net is a long way behind me. There we are. How's about that? Fantastic. Yeah, wonderful stuff. In the chub croak. Get him straight back. Off he goes. Ah, great stuff. Just running through my rest of my gear, which I didn't touch on earlier. I've got £6 Maxima Chameleon mainline on. My Hooklinks are tied from Drennan fly Fluorocarbon because it's quite stiff. I'll stick a link up there. You can go and have a look how I tie my Hooklinks up. And the float I've just got shotted down, if that's the right word, with an Olivet. And that's it. It's £5 hook link I've got on. That's £5 hook link, and then after do catch we have hook a bargain, we've got a decent chance of landing it with all these boulders and stuff in here. If I was just chub fishing, I'd be on there on £4 mainline, I think, and £3 hook links. But just that chance of catching a barbel means I'd like to fish a little bit heavier. Ah. I think that was a bite. There we go. Oh, blimey. That's a nice fish. Blimey. That's a decent fish. Cool. Lights singing. Just holding in the current. I can't do a lot with this at the moment. Wow. Oh, what a scrap. Not even windy. The line's complaining. Again in a bit. Oh, it's a little barbel. I did wonder. It wasn't fighting like a chub. None of that head shaking or anything. Wow. It's not a huge one, but wow. On the float. Wonderful. Oh, put the net between the legs. Wow. Get him upstream a little bit and try and drop him back into the net. If we can. Come on, you. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's absolutely fantastic. Whew, what a scrap. And I'm pretty sure when I was playing him, there's another one just over here I saw flash. Fabulous. Right, let's give him a rest and we'll have a look at him. There we are. Very feisty little chap. Wonderful. I say little, it's about perhaps £5, something like that. Wonderful stuff though. Absolutely fantastic. Right, as you can see, it's very sunny. I'm not going to keep him out of the water. Let's get him straight back. He's very lively. One more look before we send him on his way. Wonderful. Go on then, chap. Off you go. Well rested. Off he goes. Huh. Literally 2.5 foot water in front of me. I could barely see him. Shows you, doesn't it? Right. That's fantastic. That's only my second ever barbel on the float. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Right. Hopefully, a few of his mates are down there as well. Turn you around a bit, you'll see a bit better. Oh, there we go. Yep. Oh, this is the bowl. I'm pretty sure. It's off. Oh, that was a good fish as well. That was a good fish. Smashed me up. Hello, hello. Blimey, I think we've got another one. Wow. Oh, this is no chub. Blimey. Reel is complaining. Yeah, I can see it just holding in the current. Get him out of the current. I think we've won the battle. He's off again. You can see he's off again. He's no monster, but very welcome. There he goes. God, take my own leg. Come on. Wow. He took one look at me and thought, nope, no way, mate. Scrap. I've got my net slightly closer to hand this time. I'm certainly not done. Wow. Any of it at the moment. You can upstream. Saw the net and thought, no thanks. Come on. In you go. Fab. Fantastic. This is wonderful. What a day. Fabulous. He's very well rested. Very feisty fella. Wonderful. Another beauty. Fantastic. A little bit smaller this one, perhaps 4.5 pound, maybe 5. Wonderful stuff. Fantastic. Right, let this fella go. Well rested now. Certainly. Can't you get hold of him, he's that well rested. There you go. Off you go. Gone. That's what's doing the business. Just a little chunk of luncheon meat. It's about sort of between 10mm and a half-inch cube to mix up different units. Between 10 and, yeah, say 12.5, 13mm, something like that. I'm not feeding too many either. I'm fishing over some groundbait, really. Just a little bit of groundbait, and I'm just putting a catapulting a pouch full of pellets in every so often. But again, not too often. I think really that's all sort of going to the bottom. I'm just running the meat across the top. You can see how deep I am. I mean, 2.5 foot, I would think. It's really not very deep out there at all. I can see the bottom even from here. I can see all the boulders and stuff on the bottom. Clearly the fish don't mind being out there. God, that was huge, whatever that was. Salmon, I'm sure. Like a flipping dolphin. Amazed how few canoes are coming past as well. Really not that many coming by. Oh, if I'm not careful. Yeah, I've had three lots through, I think. Maybe even 2. Remember? 2 lots, I think. It's bizarre for a Sunday, I would have thought, but who knows? I'm not complaining. Oh, I've just seen something right where I cast my float. Something flashed, a barbel, and it looked a good one as well. Right at the top of the run. Just saw him flank. He was right at the top of the run as well. He was a proper one, that was. I don't know why they're so far up the run. Clearly, I'm going to chuck a bait a little bit further upstream. These noisy fellas have gone. Bye bye. Be interesting to see actually if you know, chuck a ledger out and see, or a feeder, you know, or a lead out and just see if we'd catch. But 2 reasons I'm not going to do that. Firstly, I haven't got it with me, it's in the car. And secondly, this is far too much fun. I wonder if I might change it up and fish a pellet. I've been putting pellets in. I've got the matching pellets to the ground bait. They're a mixture of, I think, 4s, 6s and 8s. The barbel are clearly grubbing about after that. After them, I should say. No point in me bringing my float all the way down as well now, like I was doing proper long trotting, but there's no point. The fish are in front of me, clearly. Well, that's something. I think it's a chub. Just saw it. I think it's a chub. Coming in very easily. Yeah, it's a chub. Come on, you. Look around the camera, off around my legs. Come on. Actually, it's quite a nice one. I think it was too big. That's not a bad one. Come on. We'll pick it out. We'll be cavalier about it. Wonderful. That's fantastic. I've thrown my pellets and groundbait in opposite me to obviously so that it would run off and hit the bottom, meaning I could fish. The fish are exactly where I've thrown it in. So all the feed I put in now I'll put slightly downstream, and we'll see if we can draw them downstream a bit, make it a bit easier to fish for them. Obviously I'm catching a few chub. There we go. Like it. Didn't say I'm catching a few chub. This is not a chub. Wow. The reel starts complaining. Blimey. Power. Can't do anything with this at the moment. It's just off. Must be near the other side, I think. Fairly snag free in here. A few big boulders around, but no snags. This is absolutely flat water, mate, at the moment. I'll do anything. Wow, power. All I've done so far is give line. I've got a bit back. God, this is a proper fish. This is a proper fish. Absolutely crazy. Should go and put the kettle on, guys. Just plodding upstream. Wow. Oh. We're gaining a bit. It's just there in the current. And get him out of the current, we'll be laughing. I think. God, he came a bit then. There we go. He's not done yet, but I've got him out the flow. I've gone into our side of the flow, at least. God, my arm. I think that's a nice fish. Big, not as big as he felt. It's certainly a nice fish, nonetheless. Not a bad one. It's when you think they're done and they're just not. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Wow. Yeah, that's the biggest one of the lot. It felt like the biggest one as well. Wow. Wonderful. Keep looking downstream, catching a funny noise. I don't know if it'll come out on the camera. It's yapping. I thought it's a dog. Some dogs in the river. Public footpath behind here. Some dogs in the river. Right, let's rest this fella up and we'll have a look at this one. This is a lovely fish. Well, how's about that? This one's fighting me on the bank and in the water. Very feisty chap. Wonderful stuff though. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm having a whale of a time. What a day. What a day. Fantastic. Right. Don't want to keep him out. Let's get him back in the water. Well guys, it's not a different day. The wind has picked up all of a sudden, literally, in the space of 5 seconds. The wind has picked up. It's gone very, very overcast. I guess there's a bit of a front coming over. But let's get this lovely creature back. Swam straight in the net. That way. Wonderful. Ghost across the bottom. A little bit sheltered here from the direct effect of the wind, but it's pushing downstream. If it's pushing upstream, it would be wonderful. Yeah, it's just a bit of rain in the air now. Get the bow out of the line, that's the trouble. Well, I have to say, this face-to-face reel's earning its keep, certainly. Wonderful. I was a bit concerned. It would struggle with barbel. You haven't got the greatest cranking power. Close-face reels, but it's, I wouldn't say it's doing it in style, but it's coping. Certainly. It's so much nicer to trot with than a fixed spool reel though. So much nicer. Ooh, hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gone under there a few times and I thought it was the bottom. I think this is a chub. Yeah, I can feel those Head thumbs up. We've got a salmon in the swim. Go straight to the snag. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's definitely a chub. Straight for the snags. Yeah, gone down there a few times and pulled under, and I've missed it every time. And I, from that, assumed it was the bottom. Really not. Oh, there we go. I don't imagine this is the chub. That's exactly where the barbel have been sitting. No, this is definitely not a chub. Oh, blimey. I think there's some canoes coming. Brilliant. Get it out of the way quickly. Fortunately, it just suddenly decided to come in. That's a nice one. Just giving it. Yeah, he changed his mind. Alright, you come. Right, good.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
What kind of is that?
Barbel.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, you. Come on, come on. Got another one. We had an audience. Wonderful. Polish audience. Well, guys, there's this wonderful torpedo. Even better news with this one. This was one that did me earlier. I've just pulled my hook out of his pectoral fin. I'd obviously foul hooked him earlier, which is why he smashed me up. I've just pulled my hook link out of his, my broken bit of hook link out of his pectoral fin. So he's all mended now. Fantastic. I was really thinking earlier I'd love to catch the one that did me and get the hook out of him. But yeah, he foul hooked me. I foul hooked him, I should say. That's why that's why he smashed me up. Right, let's get him back. This fella is very well recovered. Very well recovered. Been sat in the net for 5 or 10 minutes. Off he goes, chap. straight underneath the camera. There he goes. Wonderful. Fantastic. So guys, I've broken out the other rod I've got with me. Brought this with me as well today. This is my Drennan Specialist twin tip duo, 12 foot, £1.5 test curve. Now this normally sits in my gear setup as a ledger rod, but yesterday when I decided to come here today, I thought I'd set it up on the float just to have a go really, because I bought the 12-foot version because I was intending on doing a bit of trotting with it. So I set it up yesterday with my Cadence CS5 Reel on. Thought I'd bring it with me just in case I got the opportunity to use it, and I think as good an opportunity as any. I noticed not having that extra 2 foot on the end of the rod. Certainly noticed. It's raining a bit heavy enough. Never mind. Better than sunshine. Much better than sunshine. There we go. I think this is Mr. Barbel. Where's pulling the clutch? Just missed a bite on the previous run through, or I didn't miss it. I just wasn't quick enough. Power in this flow, something else. Yeah, definitely barbel, seen it. Let me see the rod through its paces as well. Fantastic. I've sort of given up. We have given up. He was very cavalier then in grabbing, and he took one look at me and changed his mind. We can put this one in here. Hey! If I lose this, it's my own fault, isn't it? I've touched the leader though, so it does count. We'll see if we can grab hold of him and hook him. So he's taking him up the bank. Bigger than I thought he was actually. He sort of gave up. And now he's gone for the couple of circuits. Come on, you. Here you come. Let's grab hold of him. Come on. He's not having any of that. I'm going to net him. He's not having any of that. Every time I get near him with my hands, he's stopping. I don't want to tie him out too much. Come on, chap. Oh, blimey. He keeps sort of giving up and then, then he's off again. Come on. Nearly swam in the net. Right. Making an absolute pig here at this. There we go. Safely. Wonderful. Right, let's have a look at this one in the water. Nice fish again. Might flip and do the off, but we'll have a quick look at him first. Wonderful. How's about that? Beautiful. Beautiful creature. Right. Let him go. Off straight away. No messing at all. Well, I've gone back to the proper trotting gear. 14-foot rod and a close face reel. Much preferable, to be honest. More preferable. The rod's a little bit heavier, but it is 2 foot longer. Just so much more control. It's just proper trotting rod. It's very tippy and got that through action. And this close face reel is much more comfortable to feed line off and keep in touch with the float. So much easier with this setup. It was nice to have a barbel on the other one though. Couple of little dips and down it went. I was just about to go. I actually said to myself, the next time this bit of luncheon meat comes off, I'm going. I was going to go and get some food, and now we're attached to some crazy creature, and I've just seen another one flash, and another one, and another one. Somebody's flanking down there, loads. Maybe a salmon. Certainly not the one I'm attached to. The one I'm attached to is much further away. God blimey. Oh, it's a weed on the line now. That's it, it's falling off. It's plodded off upstream as barbel often do. God, it's just... God. This feels like a good fish. First time I've gained any line on it and it's taken it straight back again.
Please. Oh, no.
Oh. I can't do anything with this at the moment. He's just gone upstream from me and he's just holding her. I can't even pull him downstream. He's coming inch by inch. He's off again. Seen him. Oh, blimey. This really does feel like a good fish. Off again. Try and keep him there. Oh, yeah, moving the opposite way, unfortunately. Almost on the other side of the river. Oh, big bow wave. Oh. There it goes. Doesn't actually look that big out there. Oh, what a fight. I think we're winning that. We can get him out of that current. Which we have done. We've got half a chance. It's not actually that big. Hell of a scrap. Wow. Hell of a scrap. Again. I think we're winning. Spoke too soon. Got it. Nearly. Yeah, he's definitely the biggest one of the day. Blimey. That's a proper one. My arm. Well, how's about that? That's a proper one. That's a good 7, that is. And on the float as well, he absolutely pulled my arm off. Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful fish. Beautiful. Right, let's get him back in the water. So guys, I'm back. Before I left, I fed the swim. After we had that nice fish. Put a few balls of groundbait in and some pouchfuls of pellets. And I've left it for an hour or so. Probably an hour and a half. Just to let things settle down. Been to have something to eat. It's about 6 o'clock now, so we've probably got an hour and a half of light. Maybe a little bit longer. Until I can't see the float anymore. So it'd be nice to have a few more before we have to call it a day. And really, this should be the best time as the sun sets. But we'll see. That was a bite. Oh, there we go. First trot through. As I thought might happen if we got it right. Feels like a chub. I think the chub are back in town. Heading for the snags. Definitely a chub. Not a big one, but it does mean that the baiting's worked. Trying to get around the back of my feet and then realised that was a pretty good idea and he's disappeared off again. Well, that's a good start, first run through. Come on. Lovely job. Wonderful stuff. This is great. Got some lice on his head. Let's clear them off for him. There we go. Horrible things. Oh, blimey, you wanted that. There we go. Back it goes. Lovely job. Oh, blimey. I thought that was the bottom again. That's where it keeps going down. This is feels very chubby. It's a decent one though. I think he's in line. And then kiting straight in for the bank. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Ah, oh, no. He gets in there very trouble. Come on, out. Just turned him. Just turned him. He's trying to get me into this tree behind me. Not even very big. I nearly made it. Oh, he's not bad. Come on. There we go, mouth open. Wonderful. How's about that? Lovely job. There we go. And he's off. Off across the river over there somewhere. Oh, salmon. Again, this is just plodding. Whee. Just slowly working his way upstream, as Barbel will tend to do. And taking long at the same time. Oh, blimey. What a fight. Just digging away. Oh, I gotta let it go, it's just going. Oh, another nice fish. Not at the moment. Let's hang on. He's gone completely upstream of me, and I can't even pull him against the flow. Sorry, with the flow. Just making a little bit of ground. This is wonderful. What a day. There's just so many feathers coming down this river at the moment from all these geese. Got one on my rod. Oh, blimey. Down there at the moment, all over my feed, telling all his mates what's going on. I can't do anything with him at the moment. Right, we've got him our side of the river. That's a nice fish. Hopefully you can see, just in the sunlight there, just holding in the flow. Might be a bit premature, let's get the net ready. Lovely to see in that clear water. He's not giving up, not having any of that at all. He's trying to get back out in the flow, and he's succeeding. Big rock. Come on. Just hugging the bottom at the moment. We might be able to sneak him in without him realising. Nope. He says no way, mate. He's caught around his dorsal fin. But we can just drop him in without him realising. No. Come on. Got him. Oh guys, how's about that? Another wonderful scrap. Fantastic. What a day. Come on, chap, back you go. He's well rested up. There we go. Wonderful. Now the sun is getting lower, obviously, in the sky. Hopefully, it means you can see the float. I would hope you'd be able to. I'm still casting a little bit upstream to let it settle by the time it gets in front of me, which is where the fish are just still hanging out. I started feeding a little bit further downstream, but they're still right in front of me. I've moved slightly down with the feed, but only very slightly. It's one of those things where, you know, yeah, it'd be great if they were feeding 10 or 15 yards downstream from me. That'd be brilliant. But they're out in front of me. They clearly want to be out in front of me, so we'll get on with it, I think. I'm going to mess things up. Start baiting down there if they want to be here and they're not that fussed about moving on to the bait. We'll go to the fish rather than trying to get the fish to come to us. Well, it's all pretty quiet at the moment. I think I've well and truly upset the occupants of this swim. The sun is not far off the horizon now, so I'm not gonna move into another swim. We'll see if we can winkle another one out of here before we get off. When all said and done, you know, it is getting towards Barbel Chub. Well, there we go. think it's Mr. Barbel. It's been a long time coming, but it is Mr. Barbel. Like, oh, absolutely tearing off. Oh, stuck on something that moved him. Doesn't feel a huge one, but he's very welcome. Wonderful stuff. As usual, one look at me and he's off. Looked at me and said, "No thanks, mate. No thank you." Do not like the look of you. Come on. Nope. Thought we were gonna net him then. Come on. Not having any of this. Wonderful. Nope. Come on. Keeps fooling me, thinking he's ready. This time? Okay. Nope. Well, I've got a soak in. But he swam into the net. Wonderful stuff. Well, there we are. I didn't think he was particularly big, but another good 5 pounder. 5 pound plus. Fantastic. Wonderful. Right. Let's get him straight back in the water. Sec me twice. To be honest, we ain't got too much longer left, and I'm tempted to just call it a day at that. But maybe a little pod of fish have just turned up, so little group. I would say, I know it's shoal with fish, but it seems wrong calling them a shoal if there's only like 2 or 3. But who knows how many there might be down there. They might have just moved onto the feed. You just don't know, do you? You might have been down there for the last half an hour ignoring my bit of luncheon meat. And the pellets, I've been running past him, and in the end he couldn't resist. Something as well, chub I think. Oh, all of a sudden it seems to have got bigger. So it's a chub. Got a couple of head shakes, so I think it's a chub. Yeah. Chub have suddenly turned up and switched on. Mad, I've been trotting for the last half an hour with nothing, and then 3 runs through, 3 bites. A nice chub. A monster, but certainly a nice one. Come on. I messed that up, didn't I? Oh, here's a proper one. There's a proper chub. Lovely job. Cool, then you just hooked. Off you go. Whoa, this is off down the river. I think it's a chub. It's very chubby. A group of chubs seem to have moved in. Sitting at the tail end of the swim there. Fab. Oh, lovely, lovely chub. Wonderful. Off you go. Suddenly all the chub have turned up. You had me wondering for a minute. It tore off. Absolutely tore off across the river. No. Oh, we got another. Just that big heavy weight again. Feels like a better fish. Maybe just hanging in the current. Wow. And chugging off upstream as Barbel tend to do. Whoa! Off. Coming now. I can imagine they'll go crazy at the net. They tend to do. I haven't got the net ready yet. No, I thought he'd be off again. Oh, wow, what a day. What a day. Well guys, well we can just about still see. There he is. How's about that? Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Right, I'm going to get him back because I reckon I've got about 5 minutes left of being able to see this float. And we might just winkle another one out. There we go. Cracking. It really is much darker than it looks on there, I can assure you guys. So we'll have a go, but I'm not going to be able to see this float very shortly. In fact, I'm not going to be able to see it now. I can see it glowing just about. You'll probably see it on there better than me. I'll give it another 5 minutes, but I'm more than happy, to be honest, and soaking wet. I mean, I could get a feeder rod out now, but it'd almost spoil it. Almost spoil a fantastic day I've had. Trotting, and I am plenty happy enough with what I've caught, so once we can't see the float, we'll call it a day. Can't see to mend the line now. That's the trickiest bit. Can't see when it needs mending. Just having to guess. Oh, blimey. Thought that was the bottom. I think it's a chub. Yeah, lots of head shakes. Yeah, I'm going for the tree. Come on. Another lovely chub. What are you doing with my hook? There it is. Oh, one-handed. Keep still. There we go. So that is it. I'm going to call it a day there. As you can see, it's still a little bit of light in the sky, but not a lot. I can no longer see this float, but oh, what a session that was. A stretch, as I mentioned earlier, I came to a few weeks ago, caught a few chub, that was it. And today couldn't have been any different really. What a session, just unbelievable. Certainly my best ever barbel session and my best ever trotting session by a long way, So I'm absolutely, as you can imagine, absolutely over the moon with that. Wonderful day. And I really, really hope you enjoyed watching too. Now, I will be out again in the not too distant future. I'm not sure exactly when, but certainly next weekend, if not before. So all is left to do until then is to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling if you get out. Many thanks to the channel patrons for your wonderful support. And I'll see you all again very soon.